left with Tony.
Against Tennessee, they got a penalty for, it looked like simulation. Is that something that you've seen defensive lines trying to do to get you to jump off sides? And
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call it cheating or like foul play or nothing like that. I mean, it's strategy. Because I mean, if you feel like you can get the edge by trying to create confusion and moving guys around to put the offense behind the chains, I mean, you should utilize it. It's a good strategy. So, I mean, they felt like they could do that, and I mean, that's what they did. So, but I mean, they got caught for it. They got caught one time.
Stay on the left with Joe.
Just talk about the challenge that Harold Perkins is going to bring off the edge. He's been one of the SEC's best pass rushers for the last 2 years. Just what do you see in him?
He's the elite pass rusher, great speed. Excited to go against him. Loved going against him last year. Yeah, just can't miss him.
Nick Alvarez.
Have to ask, how's your foot doing? Is that just preventative?
Yeah, I mean, it's doing pretty good. I mean, stuff happens. You're out there, you feel me, you get banged up, so it's no big deal. You're ready to play, and game comes. So.
Is that from a game? Was that from a game?
Yeah. Playing the third quarter.
Mike.
Just how did you see crowd noise affect Tennessee? Just watching from the sideline, and how do you think crowd noise can affect this game?
Yeah, crowd noise definitely plays an extreme part into the game. That was the loudest I think I've heard Bryant-Denny get, and I loved it. I mean, they got 2 false start penalties. When Jahai scored that touchdown, that was insane. So just having the crowd behind you, it definitely adds momentum for the defense, because you know that the offense, when they're out there, just creates a lot of confusion, a lot of stuff going on. Sometimes the offense can't communicate with one another, so they can't be all in tune and get ready to go. And then when the offense is out there, we know that we got the whole fans behind us. So it's just we're all playing as one, and that's a great feeling.
On the left with Katie.
Brash just said this game's a little personal. How much is the fact that y'all have a chance to avenge both of last season's losses in back-to-back weeks kind of factoring into things this week, maybe motivation-wise for y'all?
Yeah, so it's a lot of motivation. Every day, every time throughout the offseason, whenever things got hard, I just thought about this game, and I thought about the Tennessee game. We have a standard that we always have to play to, and putting ourselves in situations to where the game's decided on one play is something that we never want to do. So, yeah, games like this are always personal.
On the right with Charlie.
Hey JC, yesterday Coach Saban said that Caden's getting better. Just what kind of progress have you seen from him up to this point?
Just being able to sustain, finish his blocks, and just every day going out there and constantly trying to work on one thing that he wants to be great at. I mean, all the guys in our room, on the team especially, just has that drive that want to be great, that want to be better. So seeing that out of him, seeing him come in after practice and watch the film and make sure during practice or even before practice with me when I go warm up, that he's honing in on like little things that make somebody great. So.
On the left with Tony.
you mentioned the crowd noise. Do they ever get a little too carried away on offense, and do you have to kind of combat that? Or
Yeah,
is there
it
the
gets
crowd?
pretty loud when we're backed up coming out. Say we're on like the 5-10 yard line. That's when it's probably the loudest. That's probably the only time that crowd noise, even at home, can affect you a little bit because you can't really hear. Because that's, in my opinion, where it gets pretty loud because they're right there, right behind you. So, but yeah, outside of that, it's not as big of a deal.
Terry.
Yeah, JC, I know he's been here a little longer than Caden, but in the few weeks he's been in the lineup, what have you seen from Jaden Roberts?
I've seen a lot of confidence building from him, a lot of great things that he's been doing. He knows his plays, he knows what he's supposed to do, and he's just going out there and being physical. And that's what you want to have out of an offensive line. So just knowing that he's out there and he'll do what he has to do to get the job done and be successful at that. And he always has a great attitude. So he's just looking to build and stack days every single day.
Joe.
With LSU being the #1 offense in the country, how much pressure do you guys feel from an offensive standpoint to match that? And then secondly, how do you build off the execution that you guys found in the second half against Tennessee?
Yeah, really, we're not trying to match their intensity. We're really just trying to focus on us, focus on what we got to do, play 60-minute football, and I think we'll be all good. So that's really what we have to accomplish this week.
Anything else? Awesome. Thanks, JC.